Travelers. It's Neil here.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is
To
Traveling Tour TV. Happy Cinco de Mayo. That's right. It is the 5th of May. And so given the many travels we have done at this point to Mexico, and given the fact that me and Kimberly both, and mind you that word, both. Have completely fallen in love with this country. We thought we should do a little bit something special. So as some of you may have already seen, earlier today I posted about a 1.5 minute long video all about basically a tribute to Mexico.
Our travels.
And our travels to Mexico. Short clips basically put together from our Mexico travels. If you haven't seen it yet, you may want to check it out at some point. And please remember, if you do and if you like it, to hit those thumbs up. And speaking of hitting those thumbs up, if you haven't done so yet, do that here. That would really help us out. Gives us a little bit more favor among the YouTube gods. We would really appreciate that. And make sure you are a fellow traveler, as in you've pressed that red button. And that way you stay updated with the latest that we have going on.
And don't forget to join the Facebook group.
Yeah, and the notification bell.
Yeah.
All right, let's see who's all here on this wonderful Wednesday afternoon to celebrate Mexico with us. And we got more going on, but we'll get there. I see cruising on the high seas. It says first at the port. Yes, and that's your word. Thank you so much for joining us today and welcome in. Travels with Cheryl and Ed are also in the house. Hey guys, what's going on? Glad to have you on board. Robert Norris tuning in. There is one of our fellow travelers who will be joining us in the Dominican Republic soon.
Punta Cana.
We're getting there. We're really getting there at this point.
It's getting close.
Yes. Dan Zulch. Hi, everyone. Hi, freshly home from an amazing trip to Mexico. That's right. You just came back, and of course, we want to hear all about it. So please feel free to share your adventures with us. Tell us what you have been up to, if you did any excursions, what you thought of the resort, because now that you have been to the same resort as me and Kimberly were at, we would love to hear your opinion. And in particular, see if what we basically conveyed in our videos was actually what you experienced there. Robert Norris throwing a hydrate symbol in there. Good deal. And I see here's our first moderator today, Anthony Simone. Hey, Kim and Neil, live from the plane.
The plane? Oh, my goodness.
How about that? That is awesome, Anthony. So let's give you a nice welcome here. There. Oh, yeah, that's right. You are right there. There we go. Anthony Simone. That's right, from the state of Florida, ladies and gentlemen, it's Anthony Simone, moderator here in our International Travelers Hangout. Welcome back, Anthony. Then, looking at the chat, I see some meetings and greetings going on.
Daniel.
Anthony is heading to his second layover. Oh, you got some flying to do then, huh? Other than already being on the plane. Good deal. Daniel Fields in the house. Hey, Daniel, what's going on? I'm fairly certain that Nancy although maybe Nancy is working today.
She might be.
Anyways, if Nancy is around, please tell her hi from us as well.
And give her a hug and a kiss.
There you go. Let's see. More meetings and greetings going on. Anthony saying that he has a layover in Miami. Just took off from his first layover in Phoenix.
Oh, wow.
That is quite a trip you have. I see Jeffrey Resendiz in the house. Welcome in, Jeffrey. Glad to have you on board today. Cruising on the high seas. Noting what a short flight that is for Anthony. But apparently, from where Anthony is on the stretch that he is on now, it's 3.5 hours to Miami. Okay. That's not too bad. Jamie Amtrak Travel in the house. Hi, Kim and Neil. 3 weeks from today, I'll be back in Mexico. Can't wait. So excited. I bet you are. Yes, I believe if we have fallen in love with Mexico, then so has Jamie for sure.
Yes.
He has been going to some all-inclusive resorts, and in 3 weeks from now, he is going to go back yet again. More power to you, Jamie. That's fantastic news. So welcome back. MGM Family Travel. Welcome in, Bill and Lucy. Thanks so much for joining us today. I see just random is in the house. Okay, fair enough. Hey guys, Mexico. Yes. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us, Random. And if this is your first time here, then please be advised that you have entered a very interactive live stream. That's right. So that means we go over a lot of comments in this live stream here. We like having an actual conversation rather than just rambling off story after story. That's not how we roll here. No. So, please tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you find us? How long ago did you find us? Because it isn't that awful long ago that we discovered that we have a nice-sized lurker community. Yes. Who is rather active in what all they follow from us. It's just that we didn't quite realize exactly how big that part of our community was until then. Anyways, big and warm welcome to you. Okay, more meetings and greetings. Sean and Ed are liking my haircut. Well, thank you. Really appreciate that. Yeah, it was time again. And, let's just say my hairdresser was only available before work. Yes. It was a bit of a hassle, but as you can see, she got the job done, so that's good. Rafael says that he is 4 hours from Iowa on the road listening. Well, hey, big and warm welcome to you, my friend. And you can certainly use our live stream as a radio show. Yeah. There have been more people be known to do that. So glad to have you here, and I'm going to play the clip for you because though you cannot see it, I'm quite sure that you can hear that Spanish guitar. So here we go. That's right, from the state of Oklahoma, but now on the road to Iowa. It's Rafael tuning in from Visos Travel. Welcome back, my friend, and glad to have you here with us. Wow, I see less than 8 minutes in already, 23 people in here. Once again, guys, everyone. Welcome. And if you haven't done so yet, please be sure to hit those thumbs up and give us that little bit of extra favor among the YouTube gods. That would be very, very appreciated. Just like Anthony here is reminding everyone. Cheryl and Ed are saying, hey, I know that background. Is it Mexico? Maybe. It is not Mexico itself, but it's the Mexican flag. I mean, obviously that is the Mexican flag. Yes, in honor of Mexico. Melissa McDonald in the house. Hello. Hey, what's going on there, Melissa? Thank you so much for joining us. Awesome. Dewey is in the house. Viva la Mexico! And Punta Cana too! Yes! All right. Looks like everyone is getting in the right spirit here today. That's what we like to see. Welcome back, Dewey. Let's see. I see Blaine from Raleigh Creative Travel has also joined in the festivities today. Welcome in, my friend. Always good seeing you in here. Hey, is that yet another new face? Hades Jester. Well, hello. Thank you so much for joining us. That's the second newcomer I think we have today. That's awesome. So, big and warm welcome to you. If this is indeed your first time, for you too, you have entered a very interactive live stream. So we go over a lot of comments in here. That is how we roll. And we like to have a conversation with everyone. So please feel free to tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? What kind of travel you like? Yes, exactly. What kind of travel do you like? And take part in the conversation. Let's see. More meetings and greetings going on then. Oh, I'm getting behind in the chat, I see. All right. Time to start catching up. Blaine throwing in the Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. Nice. Getting in the right spirit here. Dewey says that it is so nice to be back and able to attend the live streams. Yes. Oh, but it's better to be away and not to. You know it is. I think that pretty much goes for everyone. I mean, if you are a real traveler, then you got to be honest. I mean, if you are away and you are traveling, that is ultimately as much as we enjoy talking about travel. I mean, doing it. Actually, doing the actual travel, yes, that is certainly is the big thing. Dan says the videos don't do it justice. Just a truly amazing place. The food and service were just incredible. Wonderful. You know what, Dan? I'm even more happy to hear that than hearing that it was just meeting the expectation of the video, because that means you had an even better time, which is fantastic. That's what we like to hear and hear. Tyrannical Mystery Covers in the house. Welcome in. Okay, so we're throwing in Dutch and Spanish now. Fair enough. Look at Cinco de Mayo. In other words, happy Cinco de Mayo. Well, thank you so much, and right back at you. Texans who travel in the house. Don and Heather, welcome in, guys. So more fellow travelers will be joining us in the Dominican Republic. Are here in the house with us today, which is awesome. Jamie says that he will be having shots for us. We will keep you to that, Jamie.
Yep.
That's great. Dan saying, and Elvis in the buffets enjoying being made famous by his YouTube friends.
It's amazing, isn't it?
That's nice. That's nice. All right, let's see. More meetings and greetings then. Hey, Eric B in the house.
Hi,
Welcome
Eric.
in, Eric. Thank you so much for coming. That's Eric B from Travel Adventures with Eric B, who did briefly join us in Mexico last time. And there are indications now that he may do something similar again in Punta Cana.
Maybe, we don't know yet.
Not sure yet, but we sure hope that even if he won't be able to join us for an extensive period of time, then at least a few days. Hey, something is better than nothing, right? Dewey Ghost, ready to just do it?
Yes!
Yeah, we for sure are. Dewey, another one of the fellow travelers that are going to be with us having a great time in Mexico. Very, very much looking forward to that. Intergalactic travel in the house. Hello,
Okay.
Earthlings. Well, hello, right back at you from wherever in space you are.
Yes, we're glad you flew by.
Absolutely. So, yet another
Welcome.
newcomer. Yeah, big and warm welcome to you, as for you and for everyone else who is new in here. Please tell us a little bit about yourself. You will notice that we go over a lot of comments in here simply because we like to actually have a nice chat with you guys rather than having it one-way direction traffic. That's how we roll here. Okay, let's see. Dewey saying, love listening to live stream on my drive to India a couple weeks ago.
That
Glad
was
to hear
nice,
that.
huh? And that was nice because we went a little longer, so it was this whole drive.
Yeah, we're happy to know that you were able to kill time that way. That's awesome.
Oh, it's Random Cruiser.
Yeah, I'll get to that. Hold on 1 minute, because Anthony is asking Dewey how his cruise was. That's right. Dewey is among the other fellow travelers that have been traveling.
Yes, he was on a river cruise.
If you have seen our TTT travel news that we published just yesterday, you will know that Dewey was among the ones that went traveling in April. So yes, Dewey, if you want to share something with us about those travels, please feel free. Any highlights in particular, we'd love to hear from you. Random is pointing out that it is Random Cruiser. All right, I'm not sure what happened to my YouTube name. Ah, well, apparently the YouTube gods decided to get some big scissors and cut it in half.
I don't know.
They
Are
only
you on a
left you with
different-
one word.
Are you on a different account?
What he's saying here does not indicate that, but I don't know for sure. I see we have both Texans who travel in the house. We got
Heather.
both Don and Heather. Well, hello there, and thank you so much for joining us. I bet you're getting also ever more excited to be traveling to Punta Cana. That's really, really coming soon at this point. Let's see. Troy's in the house. Afternoon, T3 and everyone. I've been listening. I had to feed the fur family. Hola and happy Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
Right back at you, my friend. That it is indeed. But yeah, of course, you need to feed your family. It is as simple as that. We're happy to have you here with us. Intergalactic Travel saying that they are new here. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Wonderful.
So yeah, let us know indeed where are you from first of all, and what kind of travel do you like? Hades Jester says it's PJ. Well, get out. You know what? I would never have recognized with that bandana in your picture. That is incredible. Anyways, welcome, my friend. Glad to have you here on board today with us. And be ready to be in for a great time in here. We got a lot of fun going on. Hey, he's just saying you guys look like you've been hitting it big. Not really. We're just excited that we are doing a live stream here. I'm just excited that I'm not at work. I mean, that certainly helps. I mean, at work, I kind of tune into automatic pilot mode. But when I'm doing something that I'm actually enjoying, that is a different story. Jeffrey is saying that it is 10 days till our vacation, as well as 10 days to his birthday. That is right. Both are coming up on the same day. Doing it is always better than talking about it. You got that right, my friend. You got that 100% right. Nick D. Oh my gosh. Here we go.
No, it's
Classic
Punta Cana and free Canadians. Free the Canadians.
Well, yeah, they are still kind of locked up, aren't they?
Yes, Punta Canada.
Anyways, it is time to welcome the patron saint of international wildlife here with this 90s gamer music clip that we have for him. So here we go. That's right, from the state of Kentucky, it's our moderator, Nick D, who, as is characteristic for him, comes into the live stream and immediately makes a rather interesting comment.
It makes me make the face.
Yeah. And mind you, Nick is among those fellow travelers as well that is coming to Punta Cana with us. So very, very much looking forward to that. I am sure that Megan will follow in not too long. I mean, if you see Nick, then Megan cannot be too far away.
I don't know.
Tyrannical Mystery Cover saying, Neil, how would you say Happy Cinco de Mayo? You would kind of say like Gelukkige 5 Mei. That would be the Dutch way. I'm assuming at least that you're asking about the Dutch way to pronounce it. So, yeah, that's kind of what it comes down to. Intergalactic Travel asking, have you ever been to Melmac?
Okay.
You got me puzzled here. I'm drawing a huge blank.
He doesn't know what that is. It was from like, what was it, 80s? Sitcom where there was this little puppet guy named Alf.
All right.
And he was from Melmac. And Melmac is actually a type of dishes that don't break.
Really? Okay.
So I just gave you some, American culture there.
As you may notice, Intergalactic Travel, my accent doesn't exactly sound like a typical American accent. That's at least what I've been told. And so, yeah, I'm not that familiar with stuff
culture.
Quite like that. So, anyways, I see more meetings and greetings going on. Dan Zulchang, what was your email address again? Okay, cruise booking questions. All right, very good. It's basically the name of our channel. So, To Travel and Tour all at once. And then at gmail.com.
And that's right, too. And I'm going to say this. This is National Travel Advisor Day. Did you know that?
I do remember you mentioning something about it. Yes.
So I want to remind everyone that I am a travel advisor. If I am not your travel advisor, we can change that.
That's right. And you know what? Kimberly has been saving fellow travelers a lot of money. So Dewey knows all about that, I'm sure. And speaking of Dewey, he's saying the river cruise was totally awesome. Yes. Full of education, food, fun, and awesome new friends.
That's the best.
That is fantastic. Hey, we're glad to hear that you had such a great time there, Dewey. MGM is also curious. Dewey can't wait to hear all about your trip. Hey, Dewey, was there any food in particular that you're like, wow, this is incredible? I'm very curious about that. Dan says, I got to meet and have dinner with some fellow cruise family.
Wonderful.
I met Larry and Elaine Thomas. Wonderful people. Felt we knew each other for years.
See, that's nice.
That is the, if you are going to have a connection, that is the greatest type to have. If it seems like you have, known each other for so long already, and it is more like, hey, there you are.
Yeah.
Rather than, nice to meet you. And kind of like look at each other like you're wearing a turtle on your head.
Yes. But you know what, though, too, is I got to say it's very much with the travel community.
Yes.
And, because you already have one thing in common, you love to travel. So that makes a difference.
It does. It sure does. Yeah. Hey, it looks like we have the other half of the Norses in the house. Maria. Hola, everyone, getting closer to Punta Cana. Yes, for sure. And indeed, hola to you as well. And happy Cinco de Mayo. Let's see here. So MGM is asking if Dewey is going still live tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to leave that up to Dewey to answer. Tyrannical Mystery Covers going the Spanish way now.
Yeah.
Feliz Cinco de Mayo. Nice. Random Cruise is saying, make sure to hit that like button and throwing some Mexicos in that. Yes, that's what we like to see in here. And thank you so much for that reminder. And now all of a sudden your name appears to have changed back to Random Cruiser. So
did you do something?
I wonder. Dewey goes, what is that? Maybe that another reference?
No.
Nanu.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, is that, hashtag L? Okay, so we're speaking a language now that I don't speak. Okay,
and then he went into a totally different one with Robin Williams with Nanu. Show's butt.
All right. Megan is saying that Megan is just running some errands, should be back shortly. All right, thank you so much for that info, Nick. Anthony throwing in our email address.
You.
So for you, Dan, and for everyone else, maybe because you want to submit a picture for our Guess the Background game, which today obviously we're not doing. But yeah, if you have any questions about travel, if you want to book something, if you just want to say hi, if you have pictures for our Guess the Background game, that is the email address you want to send it all to. So PJ is saying here, Happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone. Respect the rest of the leave later, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, PJ. We will see you later. All right, let's see. Dewey saying here, if Kim is not your travel advisor, you're paying too much.
Thank you, Dewey.
Yeah.
Hi, Margaret.
That's a big compliment there. Yes, there we go. There is Margaret. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Looks like, what?
That's right. Elf kept trying to eat the cat.
Okay, why is everyone making references that I know nothing about? Anyways, I'm glad you at least get something out of it.
I do. Now I'm going to have to show him Elf tonight. I'm going to be Googling,
nice.
trying to find him Elf.
Anthony is asking if you booked Dewey's River Cruise.
No, not this time, but maybe next time.
Cruising on the seas. Hey, baby, I want to know if you will be my ... Lots of dots there. Hey, Ronnie and Alma from Life is Good Today are in the house. Our friends from North Carolina will be joining us in Punta Cana soon. Woo!
Woo!
Thanks so much for joining us, you two. Bill and Lucy saying Kimberly is my second favorite travel advisor. That makes total sense. Makes total sense. But hey, if first isn't going to be it because it is your wife who is a travel advisor, then yeah, I'm sure you will. Dan is saying it was fun to meet and put faces onto the names in the chats. I bet it was. Yeah, I bet it was.
Woo!
Looks like we're getting another Life is Good Today cry from Bill and Lucy here. Woo! Nice. Dewey saying the seafood was great. So this is about the cruise that he just did, the river cruise on the Mississippi, especially Creole dishes. They fed us all the time, breakfast, lunch, dinner, cocktail hour, and the chef conducted demonstration and shared recipes and food samplings. That is amazing.
That sounds wonderful.
Yes, it sure does. It sure does. Well, sounds like you did not go hungry there, Dewey, for sure. Let's see. Ronnie and Alma then. Hello, everyone. Been in and out, cooking dinner and working on my truck. I have to get it inspected before Punta Cana. That's actually a smart plan. I mean, yeah, the last thing you want to happen is that your vehicle gets trouble on the way to the airport. Or
on the way home.
Yeah, that can cause a chain reaction of events that you don't want to start. So that's a smart plan for sure. Anthony is asking Ronnie what he's cooking. And Dewey, in regards to the question that he was asked about this live stream, says that it will hopefully be on Friday at 6 p.m. EST if he is not too
it's not like Dewey has anything going on.
That's funny. Two left feet travel in the house. Hello. Welcome in. So, wait a minute. I think two left feet travel has not been in there either.
No, welcome.
So, big and warm welcome to you. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. If, as we suspect, you are indeed new here, then please be advised you've entered a very interactive conversation. Yes, conversation, because we don't just ramble off stories here. We want people to be part of the conversation, feel welcome here, and that's how we roll. So please let us know, where are you tuning in from and what kind of travel do you like, and perhaps if you have traveled lately, tell us a little bit of what that was like. Let's see here. Dewey saying I booked the river cruise before I ever knew there was a Kim and Neil. Yeah, you know what, it isn't
That's what it is.
that long. I mean, yes, it seems like forever that we have known Dewey, but it hasn't been that long. It really, and meanwhile, it feels like a lifetime.
Yeah, I know. He's one of my best buddies. I love Dewey.
Yeah. And Nick saying Cinco de Mayo is a drinking holiday for Mexico, St. Patrick's for the Irish. Is there a Dutch drinking holiday? Yes. And it is called King's Day, Nick. In the Netherlands, they celebrate this annually. Actually, it isn't that long ago. It's like somewhere in the last week of April. And that is when they celebrate King's Day. And when that happens, there's all kinds of things going on, at least under normal circumstances, because right now with the pandemic and everything, there are some regulations in place that prevent things from that like happening. But there are lots of flea markets. It's the ideal day for everyone.
Markets?
Yes, flea markets. It's the ideal day for everyone to kind of just empty their attics and their garages and just basically put it out for a very dirt cheap price. And people really go shopping like at their neighbors or whatever.
Like yard sales.
Well, no yard sales. No, it's actually whole markets. So if there's designated areas in, like, say, Amsterdam, and there's like a whole street full of stands. And there's just random people, basically, that cleaned out their attics or garages.
Okay.
And in the midst of that, yes, there may be some alcoholic beverages consumed. So, but it's basically one big party, usually, on that particular day. Okay, Margaret saying, not sure I will be here Friday. Just want to wish everyone an early happy Mother's Day. My son is home on leave. Sister is coming out from Ohio. Going to be a great weekend. Hey, that's awesome, Margaret. I'm glad to hear that you have something fun planned. So you enjoy yourself. And
I'm looking at you, Margaret.
If we don't see you Friday, then hopefully we'll see you next week. What are you doing?
I'm looking over the... Look.
Okay, are you having fun? What is wrong with you?
What's right with me, to be honest?
That'll be an easier question to answer for sure. Lindy Lou is in the house. Hey, Lindy Lou, welcome back in the International Travelers Hangout. Awesome to have you in here with us once again. Dewey says, I did not go hungry, and by the last few days, we were actually getting tired of eating, but I still lost 3 pounds.
Way to go, Dewey.
That is awesome. That is awesome. If you can just eat all you want and then end up still actually losing a little bit, that's the way to go for sure. More meetings and greetings. Let's make sure that I'm not missing anything. Let's see. Lots of conversations and highs and lows among our fellow travelers, indeed. Random Cruise is saying, Cinco de Mayo's here. Let's give him something to talk about. That's a nice pun. I like that. Very clever. Let's see here. Dewey saying that he's munching a taco pizza for Cinco de Mayo. Good for you. Very good. Very good.
I didn't make Mexican today. I just actually have a chicken soup in the kitchen.
Well, hey, whatever works, right? And you know what? I don't think you've made that before that way.
No, this is.
So I'm curious what that's going to be like. Yeah. Jeffrey saying, I don't know if I'll be in the chat next Wednesday. I'll be helping out with Jamestown baseball game if it is not raining. Okay. Well, hey, at least we thank you for keeping us in consideration. Yeah. And if not Wednesday, then maybe on the night out this Friday. And if not, then maybe at some point during our trip in Punta Cana. Yes, because no doubt we're going to be going live at some point from there as well. Lindy Lou goes taco pizza. It's sounding good to you, Lindy Lou.
You know what I like, Lindy Lou? I like pierogi pizza. Have you ever had that? Has anybody ever had pierogi pizza?
That sounds like something
that doesn't live in Pennsylvania.
I was going to say, that isn't just Pennsylvania. That's like Western Pennsylvania.
Do not judge. But has anybody else had it?
Well, we will find out soon, I'm sure. Anthony's saying here, I might have a guest on Saturday night, have adventures ahead. Josh and Michelle. Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
That's good, Anthony. I'm sure you will enjoy those two's company. They're a lot of fun. Tyrannical Mystery Cover saying, Kimberly, Robin Williams was Merc and Mindy.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said when he said Nanu Nanu. And I said Showspot. It was Merc and Mindy. You're right.
All right. Anthony saying, Thursday I'll be on Journey with the Gingers as a guest at 7 p.m. Okay, good deal, good deal. Then is saying, I have to run, taking my granddaughter to her soccer game. All right. Hey, enjoy yourself, and hopefully we will see you again in here soon. Dewey saying, pierogies are Polish, but never had them in a pizza.
It's on the pizza. What they do is they don't actually have the pierogies with the noodles on the pizza. What they do is it's pizza, and then it has cheese, and it has mashed potatoes.
Okay, why don't you just put pure cornstarch on there too while you're at it?
And then you put sauteed onions and butter all over it.
Oh my goodness. Cruising on the high seas saying, oh, of course, I've had that before, Kimberly.
You had it, see?
Well, apparently you're not the only one then. Good deal. All right, so it seems like we're all caught up with the chat. Excellent. That means that I can go a little bit over the program here because we have multiple things going on. So 4 main things, really. So the first is being that we're going to have a new fellow traveler of the week. Yes. There's going to be a new video that we selected for our Travel Vlogger Spotlight. So we're going to have that. And then, of course, it is Cinco de Mayo, so there is going to be a nice bit of Mexico talk. As a matter of fact, we have selected 5 fun facts about Mexico to discuss with you guys during that conversation. And then, of course, we have cracked the 10 days until Punta Cana. So we will be doing some talking about that too. Dewey saying, oh, that pierogi pizza sounds good now that you described it. I don't know how I feel about it. It's like, what? Flour, potato, noodles. It's like any kind of starch.
If we can find some carbs to put on it, we'll be okay. And pizza dough, you know?
Yeah, while you're at it, right?
But it's good.
Oh, wow. Troy Stencil, hey, what's going on? Did we say hi to Troy yet? Did we? I think we did.
Hi, Troy.
Anyways.
You have a mashed potato calzone? I've never had a mashed potato calzone.
What? A mashed potato calzone?
Okay, there's no bad way to have mashed potatoes. I absolutely love mashed potatoes. Well, it's like one of my favorite foods.
Then I'm sure you would like a mashed potato calzone.
I'm thinking I would.
That kind of sounds like you. Yeah.
Oh, is there bacon and cheese in it?
So, Troy, you're going to need to describe the mashed potato calzone here a little bit. Nick P is saying that he's working. Just wanted to say hello. Well, hey, we always appreciate it. Thank you so much for stopping by, Nick. And hopefully we will see you again in here soon. Maybe on a night off Friday night. And if not, then hopefully next week. Anthony saying, okay, talking to Dewey here.
Just so y'all know, we are going to have our live stream on this Friday.
Yes, this Friday, yes. And then after that, there's going to be one still on Wednesday.
Yes.
But given the rather dreadful early time that we're going to have to be up on Friday
we gotta leave at 3:30,
or on Saturday.
We got to leave at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, and we're going to be pretty dead as it is. So there is no way that we're going to be able to pull off a night owl in advance. That is just not happening, we're afraid. All right. Eric says that he loves calzones.
Yeah, calzones are good. But I just never had with mashed potatoes.
Nathan Rita in the house. What's up to Travel Tour? Hey, Nathan. Thank you so much for popping by. And Anthony saying, are you going live from Punta Cana, Kim and Neil? Yes, that is the plan.
It will not, as usual.
No.
It will not be on our schedule.
No. That is why it is so important that you have the notification bell on. Because we don't really know for sure when we're going to have a good opportunity to go live, really. So, and that way you just get notified whenever we pop on. And if you can make it, then that is awesome. And if not, then there's always going to be the replay if you wish to see it. Cruising on High Sea says, do I need to bring beer and wings and pizza to the night owl?
You should.
That's never a bad plan, really.
Yeah, have a snack, have a beer. It's all good.
Yeah, you can't really go wrong with a plan quite like that.
You want to know something? I don't eat chicken wings.
I'm
one of the rare people that I don't like chicken wings.
Yeah. Troy saying, yes, you did say hello, but thanks for the second time. You're most welcome. I was saying it sounds like a calzone stuffed with mashed potatoes. Yeah. I really cannot imagine what that is like. That is definitely not something that is common fare in Europe, I can tell you that. Anthony saying, if you're not going to the Friday Night Live, I can fill in for you. And Anthony, that's entirely up to you. If you want to take our slot for that evening, you most certainly can. Margaret saying here, I'm with you on Kim. Chicken wings are no bueno. Really?
Yeah.
No fans from chicken wings here, huh? Oh, that's a bummer. I do like chicken wings, but not all are created equally. I can tell you that. Here at the Sheets, from all places, yes, that's the gas station. That is pretty much a takeout place too. There is like this popcorn chicken that you can have with Old Bay seasoning. Now try that out. That is something really good. Nancy Adams in the house. Well, hello. Thank you so much for joining us, Nancy. I don't recall seeing you in our live stream before. So first of all, big and warm welcome to you. Please let us know, where are you tuning in from? And be advised that you've entered a very interactive live stream. So we do a lot of talking to our fellow travelers in here, to everyone in the chat, that is. And that's how we roll. So don't expect long stories that you will slowly fall asleep. We don't do that in here. So let us know, what kind of travel do you like? Deb Wright is in the house. Hey, Deb. Welcome back in the International Travelers Hangout. Glad to have you in here. That's Deb Wright, long-standing member of our travel community. Random Cruiser going. Yes, Kimberly, this is you. We should read this.
Punta Cana.
Yes, exactly. Cruising on the High Seas says it's the show at 11 EST. The Night Owl, yes. Correct. Well, EDT right now, but yes. Jeffrey saying, if I'm in your chat next Wednesday, you can wish me happy early birthday.
Yeah.
I know you'll be tied to post a happy birthday in your Facebook next day. Yes, that is going to be a little more difficult. But yes, that Wednesday, that should not be a problem. Anthony Simone loves popcorn chicken. Oh, then you will probably know all about that. Cheryl and Ned are going only 5 thumbs up. Come on, everyone.
What's
Smash
going
that thumbs up.
on?
Yeah, I don't know what that is about, but it seemed to have happened with our, what's it called? Our little video that we posted earlier today, too. We're certainly getting the views, but for some reason, the thumbs up are lagging behind. And it isn't like that no one likes it, because there's not really many thumbs down to speak of either. So, yes, if you haven't done so yet, guys, please do hit those thumbs up. We would really, really appreciate it. Nancy Adams saying that she's also celebrating Cinco de Mayo. All right, good deal. We're glad to hear that. Yes, like we have said earlier in our live stream, Nancy, we have been traveling to Mexico multiple times, and we love this
Mexico.
country. We really love it there. We have we've never had a bad time there. Always fantastic memories that we have made there. So we thought, you know what, for this live stream today, we're going to kind of like theme it a little Mexico. Eric says that he loves wings. Yeah, how can you not, right?
Me, I don't.
And Lindy Lou seems to be in our camp too with that. Nancy saying, I'm going to do a surprise live stream today for Cinco de Mayo. Are you? That's awesome. Good deal. Jeffrey saying that he did give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much. We very much appreciate that. Anthony also encouraging everyone to do that. Let's see here. Lindy Lou saying, I am having a hard time concentrating. It happens. Okay. It happens. Sometimes that just... is the way it is. Cheryl and Ed are saying my computer froze and only showed 5. Looks like that was wrong. Up to 22 now. Oh, okay. I was gonna say that seems a little bit more in the direction. Eric saw 19. Okay, yeah. I mean, I know we don't get hundreds of people in here, but hey, maybe we can at least hit double digits.
I know. At least the people that are here. We hope you like it.
Yeah, for real. Okay, good. So I think we can start with our first element of the day and announce who our next fellow traveler of the week is. And we have a nice little clip for that, which we were going to show you here momentarily. So here we go, the next fellow traveler of the week. Bill and Nancy, congratulations. You are the new fellow traveler of the week. And what can I say? The support that we have been getting from you guys is unbelievable. I mean, when I visited your live stream the one time, I actually witnessed firsthand how you were doing your own version of All Roads Lead to Travel, which our channel apparently inspired you to do. But you gave it your own spin and everything, and you had even asked us in advance if we would be cool with it. Hey, not a problem at all, of course. And oh wow, look, they just popped in. How about that? Your timing could not have been better. Well, congratulations once again, you two. And yes, like I said, your support has been absolutely amazing. You have a really, really fun live stream going on. You pop up in our live streams. I don't know how many times, which you very much appreciate. You seem to have a great sense of humor, which is always welcome on our channel. Yeah. So yes, nothing but well-deserved. Congrats once again, Bill and Nancy from Thin Blue Lane RV Live. So what does that mean for you guys? Well, you're going to be featured on the main page of our channel for a full 7 days.
Yes.
So a full week, that is. And hopefully you will get, maybe a little traffic from that your way. That would be nice. Maybe you can get some more fellow travelers. All right, going back to the chat here. Let's see.
Everybody's saying congratulations.
Yes, congratulations here from Anthony Simone, from Margaret, from Deb. Let's see here. From Random Cruiser here, from Cheryl and Ed. It's raining. Congratulations for Bill and Nancy from Thin Blue Lane RV Live. From Don and Heather here, Texans Who Travel. Anthony asking if we saw the pic he posted in our group. Yes, I saw something go by real fast, but only in passing, really, when I checked in very quick to see what was going on. Lindy Lou seems to be having some issues, I suppose. Oops, a 3-year-old. Oh. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Now I'm seeing how 1 and 1 is 2 here. All right. So we basically, what you're saying, Bill, is that we have both of you in the chat here.
How wonderful.
Now it also makes sense why you said about you're going to be doing a sudden live stream here soon.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, because it's cooking, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nancy's cooking.
Bill, Nancy, Nancy's going to be doing a live Cinco de Mayo cooking show. No doubt, that's going to be awesome. I'm actually quite surprised that they're in here, given the fact that they're going to be doing that here soon. So congratulations also coming in for Bill and Nancy from Tyrannical Mystery Covers. Eric exaggerating hugely with 7 million new fellow
That's
travelers.
how many you'll get, at least 7 million.
Kimberly is delusional at times. Nothing we can do. I love her, but she's broken. Same Blue Lane RV Live saying, how late are you running tonight? Probably till around, what was it, 7-ish, I think?
Maybe.
Something like that. Hey, there's the Duchess of Drinks, Megan Morris. Hola and happy Cinco de Mayo. Right back at you, Megan. Yes,
Hola.
You've been to Mexico a good bit yourself at this point, so no doubt that you're kind of like thinking about Cinco de Mayo as well today. So let's give our Duchess of Drinks the welcome that she deserves as our moderator here. There we go. All right, that is the Duchess of Drinks.
Wait to see you.
AKA Megan Morris, tuning in from Kentucky. Yes,
I miss you.
Megan will be just like Nick and so many other fellow travelers in here joining us in Punta Cana, a trip that for us will be starting in 10 days. All right.
And Dewey too.
Looks like cruising on the high seas, throwing in the hashtag creator, hashtag supporter, and then throwing in once again the hashtag creator. Yes, you sure are. You sure are. Nick saying, asking Megan, did you bring home any margaritas? Anthony is saying here, Kim and Neil, are you having a drink for Cinco de Mayo? No, we don't have anything in the house, much to our shame, actually.
You know what? I'm waiting until we go to Punta Cana.
Oh, same here.
And then I'm going to drink.
Same here. I did realize I missed Nick's comment here that he celebrates Cinco de Mayo by drinking a fifth of mayonnaise. Well, whatever rings your bell, Nick.
Yes.
That's funny. And yet another one of those interesting wordplays that we have seen from Nick. All right. What else? What else? More meetings and greetings. Eric goes, oh, okay, Neil, sorry. 6.8 million new fellow travelers.
Yes.
Yeah, we wish, Eric. We wish. And then we're all caught up again. Yes. If you do happen to see anyone pop in the chat, guys, please do take the 2 seconds it takes to say hi to them. Odds are, given the huge amount of comments we go through, is that you will notice them earlier than we do. And meanwhile, we like everyone in here to be acknowledged, to feel welcome as soon as possible, and be part of the conversation we get going on here. So if Rafael is still here in the chat, he may very well appreciate the shirt I'm wearing.
Yes.
Because this was the shirt that we had during our first trip to Mexico, the first group trip to Mexico. We had those made. And yeah, we just had a blast that trip, by the way.
Oh, my God.
That was a lot of fun. So, yes, very much a fitting shirt for this occasion.
Yeah, and that's where we got, that's when we met Nick and Megan for the first time.
Yeah, true.
And now I can't go anywhere. And I have to see Megan if we're going somewhere. Megan has to go.
I know,
and
right?
Nick too. But Megan
has to go. I know. Same, Bill and Nancy are saying Nancy's doing her live cooking show in 70 minutes. Love you guys. Hey, right back at you. And thank you so much for tuning in. And hopefully you will have fun doing this live cooking show.
Yeah.
Like I said in the one comment that I gave you guys, it's a shame that we're not in the area, because if that would have been the case, you would have no food left. Trust me. We would just raid it all. I mean, authentic Cinco de Mayo fare.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm telling you. Just Dave in the house. Happy Cinco de Mayo, fellow Pennsylvanians, to us. Well, hey, thank you so much, Dave. And right back at you, my friend. Welcome back here in the International Travelers Hangout. And Rafael is still in the live stream. He says, nice shirt for sure. And we see Megan every day. Yes.
You're Megan.
Yes, you do. You're Megan, yes.
And it's her birthday.
It was. That was not today, though, was it?
Yesterday.
No, I think it was yesterday. Well, then in that case, happy belated birthday to her. Bill saying that she's cooking Cinco de Mayo. Oh, I mean, again, I'm telling you, you're lucky that we are not in the area because you would have no food left. I would just storm that RV of yours and there would be nothing left. We'd be just like, some wild animal going in a frenzy, basically. Forget about the big bears.
Yeah.
Don't worry about those.
Yeah. You all your food was eaten by a Dutch giraffe.
Dutch giraffe? Okay, Kimberly.
He's so tall.
A Dutch giraffe, all right. Oh, boy. What is Jeffrey saying here? Where I am from, I'm the baseball commissioner in Jamestown, Rhode Island. He does have a couple pictures, one of him throwing the baseball, another picture, an article that he can post. Okay. Or asking if he can post. Yes, of course.
Sure.
It's as long as it's a little bit travel related, Jeffrey, it's perfectly fine. Bill and Nancy having a good laugh over here. Awesome, awesome. Then saying you're completely welcome. You could join the stream. All right, I'm not sure if we're going to be up for that after this because knowing what you're cooking after our live stream, I would very much think that we're going to be very hungry.
We're going to be hungry.
So, but hey, if we do have some time left after that, then you may very well see us pop by for a few minutes. Cheryl Net saying, I know I can eat lots of tacos.
You know what my favorite is? Even more than tacos, I like tamales.
Tamales, all right.
Yes.
I know. That was when we were in Denver to get certified as international tour managers.
How many tamales did I eat?
I lost count. I honestly lost count.
We were there like 10 days in Denver.
Yeah.
And every day I went to the Mexican place that was next door and I ate tamales. And then I got a bigger batch of them so I could bring them back to the room and keep them in the refrigerator, then microwave them. So I ate tamales for 10 days and I could still eat them.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's you and tamales. Now, for me, that's, of course, the tacos al pastor.
Okay, those are good, too. Those are very good. Those are very, very, very good.
If you ever go to the Cancun area and you're in Playa del Carmen, look for a restaurant called El Fogon and then go for tacos al pastor. Your life will never be the same again.
Yeah, the ones with the chorizo were very good, too.
Oh, I'm sure. So, Anthony talking to Megan here, then Bill and Nancy. I meant if you were here, then we could have joined the stream. Oh, I see. And, we're getting a little bit of description here. Poblano peppers and potato tacos with queso fresco with green tomatillo salsa, all homemade. I think that very much sounds like you.
Yes.
It does sound very much like Kimberly. Yeah. So, apparently you would have to deal with, two frenzied travelers just mowing through your RV and eating everything that we can get our hands on. Rafael saying, is that because his big period? Oh, really, Rafael? You really feel the need to deal a sneer in my direction that way? Okay, that's fine. That's all good. I mean, I know it's you. It's all good. Cheryl Net saying the only tamales I ever had was when I was in the Navy. They came from a big can and tasted horrible.
That's not it. No, you don't want that. Yuck.
That does not sound good at all.
Nobody was industrial government tamales.
Government tamales.
Yes, they were in the Navy. They're industrial government tamales. Ew.
Oh my. Anyways, Rafael saying here, we just arrived in Iowa State. All right, good deal.
You know what that sounds like to me? That sounds like something they'd be eating on Walking Dead. Big can of government tamales.
Nick saying, I haven't had much luck with tamales. I usually go with enchiladas with red sauce. Okay, yeah, that's good too. I like those for sure. Anthony welcoming Rafael to Iowa there. Then Don saying here, enchiladas over tamales any day. I'm with you on that one. I just
like tamales.
But on that note, I would say tacos al pastor above everything else. I mean, that is a really tough one to beat anyways for me. So, all right. Let's see here. I think we can do the travel vlogger spotlight.
Sure.
Let's do that. We have a nice little clip for that. So, travel vlogger spotlight, what is that really? Well, this is another way of us to kind of give back to our community. What we do is, among the many travel videos we watch every week, we look at a video that hasn't really been getting an awful lot of attention. And meanwhile, that is, a nice video, at least in our opinion, to watch. And what we do then is present that video here in our live stream in hopes that its creator will get a little bit of traffic.
Millions of views.
Kimberly, of course, with her millions of views. I'm sure, Kimberly. Anyways, travel vlogger spotlight. All right, travel vlogger spotlight this week. We have selected a video that Kimberly stumbled on from Plump Travelers, Larry and Ananda. It's about their hotel room at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Victoria, Colwood. So that would be in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Kimberly, what did you think of the video?
The video is great. And you know what? I got to say this. These kind of videos are so important because anytime we're booking travel, the first thing what we're going to do is look to see if there's a video about whatever hotel we're going to or whatever. And a lot of times it's just, we have a lot of resorts and things like that. But sometimes just these more basic hotel rooms kind of thing to get what it's like is good because you're going to book that and you're maybe spending 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 nights. I don't know how long you're staying there. But even those, you want to know what they're like. And this really gave you a good look around.
Yeah, it really did.
Very useful.
Yeah, it's a short video, really, but it's very to the point, very concise, and it tells you exactly just what you need to know.
Yep.
And that is what we thought was good. So yeah, check the video out if you want to do that at some point and support Larry and Nanda that way. All right, let's see here. Cheryl and Ed. Okay, that was that. Nick saying, haven't had much luck with tamales. I usually go with enchiladas with red sauce. Okay, yeah, that we also went over that. I need to find out where the heck I was in the chat. Let's see. Rafael saying, Amanda has the tacos from Mexico as her lock screen. Really? That's an interesting picture to have as your lock screen. And Troy is saying, I'm glad the government did not come up with a Mexican MRE for the ID.
Well, he was eating those Navy tamales in a can.
You're really shocked by that, aren't you? That sounds like your biggest nightmare.
I just see this big can, and somebody opening the can and it like being congealed and going
like gelatin.
Yeah. And then it's like
Kimberly, what sound would that make?
The same sound you make when you eat it.
Or the sound that it will make if it comes out?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. All right. Good. So it's time to get to one of the main things of our live stream, which is, of course, Cinco de Mayo. So,
yes.
Look at that dog going disgusting. Yeah. I think Kimberly did a very accurate description of the word disgusting there. At least it very much seemed that way to me. Okay, so that is just Eddie digging to China.
Okay.
Okay, yes. Well, he suddenly heard a sound, and Kimberly wasn't sure exactly what it was, but it is just
I thought it was somebody at the door. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's here.
Yeah. Okay, so what have we in mind for Cinco de Mayo? Well, we came up with 5 fun facts about Mexico that we want to discuss with you guys. So let's get that started here. And the first fun fact is that Mexico is the country with the largest number of native Spanish speakers in the world. So that's 123.7 million back last year.
Wow.
So if you ever thought that it is Spain itself, or as Rafa would say, Spain itself, that has the largest number of Spanish speakers, you are wrong. It is indeed Mexico. So that is the first fun fact we wanted to share with you. And then the second one is that the birthplace of North American print is in Mexico.
What do you mean?
that in Mexico City in 1539 is when that was where the first press was, the first printing press.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So in North America, you're going to go anywhere for any literature unless you were in Mexico City.
Wow.
So, yeah, I thought it was an interesting one to share as well. And then the third one is that it is home to the Cuercomate volcano, which is the smallest volcano in the world. Now, whenever you're thinking about volcanoes, don't you think about like really tall mountains that you kind of have to use like binoculars to look all the way to the top and are just like, you know, maybe several, I don't know how many miles in elevation, or at least hundreds and hundreds of yards. Anyways, the Cuercomate volcano is only 43 feet tall, or 13 meters. That's it. So our house is probably taller than the volcano.
Wow.
Yeah, imagine that, right? So, yeah, that is also in Mexico. And then here's a rather funny one. The Mayans have used Hornets as weapons of war. What they would do is they would throw nests into advancing hostile armies. Can you imagine? You're like,
that's creative.
You're like a Mayan soldier, and it's like, I got a nest of hornet. I'm gonna just throw it at you. Have fun.
Let me know how that works out.
Yeah, for real. All right, let's see.
We got some new people in.
Before I move on to the next fun fact, I'm going to go back to the chat here. Jeffrey's saying that you're supposed to do 2 pictures and the sunset from Saturday. All right, that's good to know, Jeffrey. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And the Spikers are in the house from Spikers Crazy Adventures. That's Doug and Cindy, our first moderator ever. Welcome back, guys. Let's play the clip that we have for you in here. Here we go. The Spikers. Yes, that's from the state of Florida. Doc and Cindy Spiker tuning in. Welcome back, guys. Thanks so much for joining us. And Handley also in. Hello, sorry I'm late. Had to pick up some chairs for our trailer. All right, hey, not a problem, man.
Glad to see you.
Our live stream isn't going to run away, so thank you so much for joining us anyways. Anthony is asking, is Mexico City near Cancun? No. You're talking several hundreds of miles away from Cancun. Nick is asking, Senor Gutenberg. Is that the guy behind the printing press? It would have to be. I'm not 100% sure about that one. But yeah, the only thing I know really is that it was in Mexico City where the first printing press was used in North America. Nick says, I feel like I'm the smallest volcano in the world whenever I eat too much spicy food.
Yes.
Yeah, I think many people can turn into small volcanoes that way. And then saying, also, I don't know if everyone heard, but please pray for Don Terrace. He had a bad test. That may mean that his cancer is coming back.
I saw that today, and I just keep praying and hoping that it's just false.
Yeah.
I mean, things like that happen, that it's just wrong.
That's all we can really hope for. But for sure, that has not escaped our attention. And of course, we're going to be keeping an eye on that and hope, really, really hope that he is going to come back from this like he has come back from it numerous times before, because his struggle with that has been an ongoing one for several years at this point.
He's been clear for several years.
Yes.
It's just a shame. Like I said, I hope it's just wrong.
Yeah, me too, for sure. But yes, any thoughts, prayers, good vibes, anything along those lines.
Whatever you have to send it Don's way.
Please send it his way. Absolutely. Troy then is saying, if there's a mountain erupting lava, I would want a telescope to view it, not binoculars.
Yes.
Yeah, that would probably be a better plan.
Well, no, what he's saying is he wants to be far enough away that he needs a telescope.
Yeah, true. Yeah, because, if you are too close up, that could go very poorly. Yes. And saying, I hope it is a false report as well about Don Terrace. Yes, absolutely. All right, let's proceed with the last of the 5 facts about Mexico we wanted to share with you. Now, this is one about tourism and travelers in Mexico. It is the 7th most visited country in the world. Back in 2019, it got no less than 45 million international tourists. That's an incredible statistic, of course. And you can kind of tell, though, that they get a lot of travelers and tourists their way. Because you get to Cancun Airport, for instance, and you know immediately whenever you get there, you get the sense of, okay, they know what they're doing here. It's very organized.
Yeah, it is.
Things are running smoothly, and there is no problem really to get to an all-inclusive resort, as we have discovered repeatedly.
Just run through the gauntlet.
Yeah. So, yeah. Let's see, some more comments coming up here. Don saying Mexico City is pretty close to Cancun, only over 1,000 miles, 1,053 miles. Yeah, that's not exactly close, right? Rafael throwing in an extra fun fact. Cinco de Mayo celebrates the Battle of Puebla, Mexico versus France, and not the Mexican Independence Day. That is an interesting fact for sure to point out, Rafael. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Daniel goes, I was early and now very late. Well, hey, we'll just say,
you, as always.
It's Daniel, it just took a few Mexican minutes.
Yes.
And that's perfectly fine. It is Cinco de Mayo after all. So, all right. So what we wanted to discuss with you in particular about Mexico is, what is your all-time favorite thing you ever did in Mexico? I mean, me and Kimberly can come up with a myriad of things. We have done, I don't know how many things in Mexico, but if you were to single out one thing that you're like, yeah, that is totally it, then what is maybe like the first thing that comes to your mind? Please feel free to share with us. Let's have a little conversation about that.
Jungle Spa.
I have a feeling that the Jungle Spa is a great candidate that would be mentioned by Eric and Dewey. What?
We're froze.
No, we're back now.
Are we back? We were froze.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not seeing anyone who said anything about freezing, so I think we're fine.
Okay.
Cheryl and Annette have a distance as well. It is almost 3,500 miles from New Jersey to Cancun. Yeah, yes. Can you imagine? That is quite a distance for sure. Wait a minute. Is that NJ? That is New Jersey, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say that's a long distance, actually. Come to think about it. So the spiker is saying here, Nachi Kokum was really fun with the degenerates in Cozumel. All right, okay. Good deal. So what is Nachi Kokum then? Please let us know. Eric says, just past the rip-off artist, aka cab companies. Yeah. So if you do ever travel to Cancun, there is a big hall
through it. Just don't make eye contact.
That is like located right before you actually go outside, and you don't want to pay attention to anyone in that hall. Unless, of course, you are interested in approximately 1,279 timeshares.
Yes. I mean, if you're in the market.
Then, yeah, maybe you do want to talk to those people. But if you're not interested and you don't want the cab and you don't want the transport, because you should already have transport arranged, of course, then just make your way through that hall and head straight for the exit. Anthony is pointing out that he's flying over Texas right now. Ooh, so do you have a good view from the plane, Anthony, or is it cloudy? Cheryl and Ed are saying, almost at a law enforcement entanglement in Cozumel when we were on a Disney cruise. Make sure you know who to pay for your bar tab.
Ooh.
That is some really good information, but that doesn't sound like a fun memory to me. I mean, interesting for sure, but definitely not a fun memory. So for Rafael, it will be swimming with whale sharks, followed by Amanda cenotes. I bet those are two very vivid memories for you, friend, for sure. I would have to say the swimming with the whale sharks is a very, very tough one to topple. For me too. That is just epic. That is hands down one of the most awesome things I've ever done. What would it be for you?
Oh my gosh. There's just so much. I've never had a bad time in Mexico. It's just, there's just so much. I mean, I really can't single one thing out. I mean, I do love the Jungle Spa. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
I love
you can never go wrong going there. Yeah.
No. And I'll tell you what, this last time at the Rio Palace Peninsula, I had a great time.
Yes, of course.
You know, and it's always a good time seeing all of our friends and fellow travelers. So I can't pick one thing out.
Yeah, it's tough, huh? Trying to single out one thing for sure. Yeah. Let's see here. Nick saying, in the Battle of Puebla, the Mexicans were outnumbered 1-3, but managed to win the battle.
Ooh.
The French won subsequent battles. Interesting. You know what? That reminds me of the Battle of Bannockburn in the United Kingdom, which was fought between the Scots and the English in the 14th century. And the Scots were there outnumbered as well, but somehow they managed to knock the English back. It was recorded in history books as a rather humiliating defeat for the English crown. Anthony says, I'm waving to you, Heather, to Don and Heather from Texas to Travel. And says, okay, switch to my iPad now so I can hit that like button. All right.
You.
We very much appreciate that. The Spikers elaborating that Nachikokum is an all-inclusive resort. Okay. All right. There. Good deal. It was an excursion we took, kind of like a Mr. Sun shows. All right. Good deal. Eric says the whole 4 days was a great experience for me. Loved Chichen Itza, loved hanging with everyone, loved the jungle spa, loved the rooms, the shows, and the services.
Yeah.
It appears that Eric cannot really choose either.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, I know. You just never have a bad time in Mexico. That's just how it is. And Heather is saying here, many things to love in Mexico. Jungle spa, pirate, dinner cruises, and renting a Jeep to go to the other side of Cozumel to have drinks and seafood fajitas at Señor Iguanas in Chen Rios. Yeah, some more fond memories for sure there, Heather. And then going to Anthony, we can see you up there, LOL. That's awesome. That is awesome. Rafael saying that jump we did was epic. Oh, yeah. That was, of course, the jump. It wasn't in the greater scope of things a really high elevation, but consider the fact that me and Rafael are not experienced cliff divers or cliff jumpers. It was high enough for us for sure. And we both ended up jumping from that cliff. There is a video about that somewhere on both our channels. If that is something you want to see, then you can certainly look that one up. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Yep. So for Ronnie and Elma saying my favorite thing about Mexico was the friends.
I can't wait to see you guys. I miss you both so much.
Same here. Absolutely. Same here.
Oh my gosh. And we're going to get to spend so much time together this time. Oh my.
Almost 2 weeks because
I know, because we're doing 12 nights.
If I'm not mistaken, we're going to have Dewey with us right off the bat already.
Yes.
Which is awesome. And then 2 days later, Ronnie and Alma will be there.
Yes, and they're there till we leave.
Yes, that's right. They're there for like 12 days, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. That's really, really great. Yeah. So that countdown is getting ever, well, it has started, but it is starting to run out starting today. Nick saying, real Mexican Independence Day is September 16th, so another day to drown yourself in margaritas. Hey, whatever reason you can find to do so, right, Nick? Oh, that's funny. Yeah. So, you know what? They spread it out over the year then. So you have the Cinco de Mayo celebrations right now, and then you have in September, in the fall, you have yet another holiday to celebrate about Mexico. So that's awesome. Okay. So yeah, if anyone else has any other fun facts they wish to discuss with us, please feel free to throw that in the chat too. And once again, if there are any experiences in Mexico you'd like to share with us, then please feel free to do so, because we do want to know what you have been up to while traveling to Mexico. You know what I like too? That excursion we did at the Cancun cenote. Oh, remember that guided tour that we went inside, like the whole cave system?
I loved it. Believe it or not, I loved it.
You know what? That was serious enough that you had to wear helmets.
And thank God you had that helmet on.
Yeah, that would have gone epically poorly for me. Yeah. So basically what we did on that excursion was they literally took you inside the cenote. It was a good thing that the guide had flashlights with him, because otherwise it was just pitch black.
Yeah.
At one point, I remember him saying, you know what? Do you have any idea how dark it is inside here if the light was to go off?
And he shut it off.
Well, next thing you know, he shut it off, and it was really, really dark in there. And it's
no light at all.
Yeah, in a way, it was very peaceful. But it's like there's absolutely nothing. Just total, complete, and utter blackness, basically. Yeah. And that was all there was. But yeah, you had to climb over all kinds of like rocky things, and there was swimming involved, actually, a lot of swimming. And what I also really liked about that excursion was when he showed us how the stalactites made music.
Yes.
So when he said about that, he goes, yeah, stalactites make music. And we're kind of looking at him like, music? What are you talking about? They're stalactites. All they do is hang from the ceiling of these caverns here. No, not true. He gets out one of a stick or whatever he had, or part of a stalactite, and he gently knocks on these stalactites.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, different sizes of stalactites
They
made
make
different
music.
tones of music. So some tones were lower, some tones were higher, and it truly, in a way, it reminded me of a xylophone.
You found that for some reason, he found that just like one of the most interesting things. Was
I
that
did.
Ding, ding, ding. It was like,
Because, okay, think about it though. When you think of rocks and caves and stones,
you don't think of that.
you don't think of anything hollow. It is rocks. It's solid. There is like solidness inside of rocks. There is not just hollowness inside.
Yeah.
But no, we were proven wrong on that time for sure. All right, going back to the chat here. Maria Norris says, listening to mariachi and drinking tequila. That's how you celebrate Cinco de Mayo. All right. And I see Christine is in the house.
Hi, Christine.
Hey, Christine, long time no see. Thanks so much for joining us. How have you been? Let's see. You're getting some woo in here from Ronnie and Alma. Yeah, we figured that is what you meant. And maybe you already had a few of those. Nice.
I have to watch how much tequila I drink.
So what is something for you that you still want to do in Mexico at some point?
Everything else.
Okay, that is a lot. I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but Mexico is a relatively big country.
Yes.
So what is it?
You know, as much as I enjoy the all-inclusive resorts, and I really enjoy that part, I want to do a little more city trips.
Yes. I would be interested actually in going to Mexico City.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I really, really want to see that because I watched some videos and I've looked at that and it is a gorgeous city.
Yeah. Yeah. That from what we have seen indeed, and a lot to see and to do.
Yes. The architecture is amazing.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So yes, we are at this point getting rather familiar with the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, but there are large swaths of Mexico, if not the majority. Well, it is the majority of Mexico that we have not seen yet.
Yeah.
So yes, Mexico City would be something to consider, but also something like Cabo.
Yeah, we've not
all the
been
way
up
the
there.
other side. We haven't hit the western coast of Mexico yet, so that's definitely something to keep in consideration. Rafael pointing out that the trailer for our playlist is also a good memory. It felt like Hollywood Star. Oh yeah, I remember, Rafael, when we were trying to record that on the beach. It was like
God, that was so
a group
fun.
of people that were like, "Oh my goodness, they're recording something," and here we are.
Oh, are they
YouTubers.
someone?
Yeah, exactly.
Or are they someone?
Yeah. All right, Don. Don is basically hiding. Giving a request, but in a sort of a hidden way. I think Don wants to see the clip of who all is going to the Dominican Republic. All right, so yes, let's move on to that topic, and let's indeed start with who all is going. And for that, we do have a nice little clip. So there is the list of those who will be joining us in Punta Cana. So we have Ronnie and Alma from Life is Good Today. We got Megan Morris, aka the Duchess of Drinks, who will no doubt make sure once again that all the glasses are filled at all times. Nick D, the patron saint of international wildlife, will also be joining us. I'm not exactly sure about the kind of wildlife we are going to encounter in Punta Cana. But
they say don't go near a lot of the wildlife there.
There's like a danger for rabies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you got to watch that. So be warned, Nick. You may want to stay away from that, really. Then we have Dewey, of course, from Dewey's Destinations, and getting very famous also from his new saying, "Just do it."
Yes. Ronnie and Alma from Life is Good
I already
Today.
mentioned them.
I'm mentioning them again.
Okay, mention them again. Sure, why not? We have Robert and Maria Norris, who are in the chat with us today as well. They're coming along. It will be the first time for us we get to meet them. And speaking of fellow travelers we get to meet for the first time, Gary and Eva Krebs.
Yes.
Are also among those fellow travelers. Let's see. Then we have Don and Heather from Texans Who Travel. They will be joining us again. That's going to be the second time we get to travel with them. Well, if the second time is going to be just as awesome as last time, we're in for a blast for sure.
Yeah, we ended up, I think this time we have like 13 people so far going.
I wonder how far Heather got with putting the music list together.
Ooh,
because I know she was going to work
fun.
on that. I'm not sure if she's had the time, though, but I'm very curious where we're at with that. Did I forget anyone? Let me see here. Gary and Eva. So that is 2. We have Ronnie and Alma. That is 4.
Put it back up.
What?
You just put this little picture up. You can see that.
What little picture? What are you talking about?
The clip. There's a little picture and it says who's all going.
Okay, I'm not going to play the clip again, and the picture itself is too small for me to read names, Kimberly.
It is?
Yeah.
Really?
Here, let me show you. How are you going to read that?
Why didn't you put it up here?
No, that is playing the clip again. No, we're not doing that.
I like it.
Anyways, going back to the chat here. Jake is in the house.
Hey,
well,
Jake.
hello there. Thank you so much for joining us today. He's saying I made chicken and dumplings Cracker Barrel style today. Roll dumplings. Now, I guess I missed the Cinco de Mayo fight.
Me too. I got chicken soup in there.
Think. Christine is saying,
Hi,
I've been busy teaching. The year just ended for my Thursday classes, so I'm able to raise my head out of the computer and look around. We're just in a Appomattox and visited some Civil War sites. Oh, I would have been all about that. I would have found that very, very interesting. In fact, I plan on, at some point, on going to Gettysburg. I'm very, very curious to exploring the site over there. Cruising on the High Seas is back. Did you miss me? Yes, we did, but now we no longer need to miss you because you're with us right here. So that's awesome.
Woo!
Ronnie and Alma throwing another woo in. You know what? I'm looking forward to be able to do that in real life again and then toast after the woo.
Yes.
That is the best way to do that. Daniel says, I got bug bites in Punta Cana excursion, not at the resort, but toward the local school and got bites. Yeah. Well, hopefully they're not too severe, Daniel.
Dewey saying, me alive.
Robert and Maria will almost be my new neighbors when I move to Plantation, Florida. I was going to say, and me and Kimberly were talking about that because, for those of you who are not aware, but Dewey is going to be moving to Florida.
Yes.
And
Fort Lauderdale area.
Yeah. So, and turns out he is actually going to be pretty much neighbors with Robert and Maria, as he was pointing out here. So that's awesome. Christine saying, we were in a house where General Lee surrendered. No way.
That's cool.
That is definitely a place that I would like to explore. Absolutely. Anthony also throwing in a woo! And then Heather saying, ready to have a blast. I'm working hard on the playlist for the pool. I'm about halfway done. All right. I'm very, very curious to see what all you've put together, Heather. That rhymes in a very odd way. Anyways. You know, sometimes you read something and you don't intend for it to rhyme, and then it rhymes and it sounds like real goofy.
Yeah.
Well, this is one of those examples. Anyways, I was going over the list. So we got Ronnie and Alma from Life is Good Today. We got Dewey from Dewey's Destinations. We have Robert and Maria Norris. We got Gary and Eva Kress, Duchess of Drinks, Pedro Saint of International Wildlife, Megan and Nick. Then we have Dawn and Heather from Texan Travel. Then there is us. Am I forgetting anyone?
I don't know.
I don't think so, huh?
If we missed you, we're sorry.
Do we? Well, anyways. I think we covered it all. I think. Okay, let's see here. Anthony's saying that Dewey will be 3.5 hours away from him. Yeah. I mean, you're still within the state of Florida. Christine's saying it is pronounced Appomattox. Okay. You know what? I really get tricked a lot of times with Native American names. I really do. There is some names in our area as well.
Yeah.
There was a time that it was pretty much impossible for me to say Yakagani River.
Yeah.
I would look at the name and go,
you didn't do very good with Monongahela either.
No, I did not. So that is Appomattox in Virginia. And then Dewey saying the Civil War battlefield in Vicksburg, Mississippi was my favorite excursion on the river cruise. Oh, wow. Did you get to stop there? That is awesome. Yeah, that would also be a site that would be worth seeing for sure. Ilana Ornelas. Well, hello there. A quick good morning to you all before work. Congrats on this century. Well, thank you so much for that, Ilana. So that's Ilana from the Down Under Cruisers, from the land Down Under. And yes, it would be morning out there in Australia right now.
Yes, and this is 101 live streams.
At this point, yeah, it would be. Then Nick saying, don't forget Alf and Morg. They're coming too, right?
Yay!
Do they have a passport, Nick? I mean, if they don't have a passport, it's going to get difficult. But if they do... All right. Good deal. So, Kimberly, where are we at with excursions for the Dominican Republic?
Well, I was working on some things, but there has been some things going on in Punta Cana. And now there is questions about, and it's very unclear about what excursions are having alcohol and which ones are not. For some reason, they've stopped alcohol for a little while on some of these excursions. Now, and the problem is when you read about the excursions, they all say they have it still. So the only way for us to know what is really going on is once we get there, I'm going to look at planning it once we're there that I can talk to somebody on site.
Yeah, but the one thing I do believe we're really looking into is like that catamaran cruise, right?
Yeah, we're looking into that, and we're looking into an island day.
That would be something if we can pull that off, like a catamaran cruise just for our group.
Yeah, I would like to do that. That would be
totally
But I also
awesome.
don't want to get us on a catamaran cruise and have no alcohol.
Yeah, no, that would not be good.
That would be bad.
That would be a no bueno.
No bueno.
Yeah, no bueno.
So...
Anthony is asking, have you talked to Malcolm? You know what? No.
No.
Unfortunately not, Anthony. So for those of you who do not know Malcolm Hogan is a moderator in our live stream that we haven't seen in quite some time, but we also know that Malcolm became a grandfather a while back and has been pretty busy ever since. So we are figuring that Malcolm is just, taking care of Malcolm stuff, which is perfectly fine. We just hope to see him at some point back here in our live stream because, he was always very, very good at what he did here as a moderator. Was good for throwing in all kinds of fun facts. Just a genuinely great guy, really. Nick says they're from outer space. They're already illegal aliens. I suppose you're not wrong there, Nick. You're not wrong there. All right. So that was one excursion, that catamaran trip. What were some other things you've been looking into?
Well, like I said, we're looking at going to some of the islands. And I'm going to actually, like I said, I'm going to talk to them once we get there because the big fear is us getting out on an excursion and not having any alcohol. So
yeah, that would be a no bueno for sure. Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to look for a sunset cruise. Yeah, I will.
Now, is there among the fellow travelers that are going with us, is there anything that you have come across that you're like, hey, that might be a fun thing for everyone to do, or something you just want to do on your own? Because mind you, just because you're coming with us doesn't mean that you're stuck with us.
No.
If you decide at any point that you just want to kind of leave the group for a while and then do your own business, do your own thing, that is perfectly okay.
Yeah.
There is no obligations. It is your vacation just as much as it is ours. So, and you have to have a good time yourself. That is ultimately what it comes down to is, you have to have a good time.
Yeah. Sunset cruise with booze. Yes, I know.
Okay. What are you talking about?
Right here.
Okay. Do you mind if I click on the comment first before you start talking about it? All right. A sunset cruise. Well, is that something you have already looked into?
I've looked into it, like I said, and there are some of them listed, and they said they have alcohol. And then I read from some of other people that have done similar excursions, and they're saying there's no alcohol on it right now. So that's why I'm waiting till we get there, and then we'll book stuff because I don't want to just call 1-800 number and them say, oh, yeah, and they just read it to me and whatever. And the people on the ground are going to have a better idea about that. So,
yeah. Let's see. Ilana is pointing out that her and Sean have not heard anything either from their Kiwi mate. Yeah. Like I said, we're figuring that Malcolm is just busy taking care of his family and all that and busy with his new grandson. So, yeah, we'll reach out to him soon again and see what's going on. Let's see here. So Daniel is saying that our group did the catamaran cruise and it had drinks. We didn't make it, but they had a great time. Well, hey, that's good to know. That's such a bummer that you didn't make it, though. Anthony noting, no booze. Megan will be upset. Yes, she would be, Anthony. You're definitely right about that. Rafael says, I will contact Megan to see if she heard from Malcolm. All right, good deal. Dewey saying, I'm pretty efficient with my big hands. Maybe I can conduct my own massage program. Oh, that's great. Megan, then, when I was looking at sunset cruises, they seem to be limited. I'm wondering if that has to do with the 9 p.m. curfew. Curious to see what you can find.
Yeah, like I said, what I don't want to, I'm just feeling better about, like we booked when we were in Mexico, we booked right there at the resort. I will go and negotiate it and try to get something for just our group, but I'll negotiate it there. I think that's going to be the best thing to do.
Seems like Heather is in agreement with that. Waiting till you get there sounds like a good plan for the excursions.
Yeah.
Well, it's...
I mean, we have a pretty good idea of the things we want to do.
Yeah.
So, and I have a pretty good idea on what they should cost.
But I have a feeling that we're also going to simply just spend a lot of time just hanging out at the resort, enjoying drinks and music, and, company of our fellow travelers, just having a great time.
Yeah.
Megan saying, I wish I had contact with Malcolm.
He's
Love
great.
that guy. Yes.
I've been thinking about him a lot lately.
Yeah, we definitely have to check in with him and see what's going on. We'll see if we can get a few words out of him for everyone in the chat and maybe pass on a message that way from him. Mm-hmm. I think I'm positive he will be willing to do something like that. All right. Then we are all caught up again.
You know what you better do?
What do I better do?
You better show.
Worker appreciation. Oh, yes, because there have been several in here. We know you're out there and you know who you are. That's right. We're talking about our lurker community. Yes. So let's take a moment for our lurker appreciation. As we said, we know you're out there and we very much appreciate you. So now is the time to come forth and make yourself known. Say hello to everyone in the chat and to us.
So we can greet you.
We like to say at least hello to you, acknowledge your existence, basically. That would be nice. And always rest assured that we very, very much appreciate you following our content and making sure to get our watch hours up, because we know you contribute to that, and we very much appreciate that. Yes. Anthony also encouraging all the lurkers out there, don't be shy, say hi.
There you go.
Yes, indeed. Let's see, what else? Do we have anything else?
No, goodbye.
No, Kimberly, that is not how we do that. No, Kimberly.
Punta Cana!
Well, yeah, we're going to go do that. Troy is going, are we going to guess the background flag? Well,
because Troy doesn't know what it is.
No. I don't think anyone in here could possibly figure that out.
No.
Gee. I think literally 100% in here knows what this flag is.
Eddie's sleeping.
Yeah, Eddie has not seemed to be up for his screen time, Anthony, so we don't want to force him.
No, he went on a walk.
I took him before our live stream. But he's doing well. He went to the groomers not too long ago, so he came back all smelling nice and everything, and Dewey saying hi, y'all. He says meekly and shyly as he peeks out of the corner. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. So that pertaining to our lurker community.
Yes.
Megan saying, just head over to, talking to Troy here. Cheryl saying, gotta go, everyone. Have a good night. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by, Cheryl. Always good to have you on board with us, and hopefully we will see you next time. I think we're going to start wrapping it up in here too.
Done,
yeah. So what is coming up? Well, first of all, mind you, we published a new video today.
A little one.
And it wasn't anything I actually planned on, surprisingly.
He's like, look, I made a video.
My default mode is plan everything, and the longer in advance, the better. But this was definitely something. Well, here's the way that started out. First, I wanted to just make a little clip for our Mexico-themed live stream today. And I'm literally working on this clip. I'm like, wait a minute. Why not turn this into a little video of its own?
Yeah.
And that is what ended up happening. And I put it together real quick. And there it is. It's just a minute and a half long. It's a tribute to Mexico, basically, and the fantastic times that we had there. So yeah, check it out if you want, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you liked it. I see Greg Carter is popping by. Hey, Greg, thank you so much for joining us. Always glad to have you pop by. And Anthony is now flying over Louisiana.
Wow.
Good deal. So what else do we have going on? Well, this Friday is going to be the last night I'll be for Punta Cana.
Yes.
That's right. Because next week there is going to be a regular Wednesday edition. So that's going to stay at 5:30 p.m. EDT. The night owl this Friday at 11 p.m. EDT. But then next week, Friday, there's not going to be a night owl because we need to spare our forces for that really, really, really early getting up to get onto the plane to Punta Cana.
Yes.
So that said, that makes Wednesday over a week the last live stream before Punta Cana. And I'm sure that maybe we should do something similar as we did last time. Get some fellow travelers who are coming with us on screen here and talk a little bit about it. That might be fun to do. But we'll see. We'll see what will be going on by then. Let's see. Raphael pointing out that they just passed John Wayne's birthplace.
That's
really
cool.
That's interesting. And I see the NDT show is here. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by. Big shout out to you. And thanks so much for saying hello to us. Tyrannical Mystery Covers has returned. Good deal. Thank you so much for coming back. But we are wrapping it up at this time.
Yeah.
Dewey saying that he will be traveling at 11 p.m. next Friday.
I know
yes,
you
will be. You will be. Gary Krabs in the house. You might have cracked 10 days to Punta Cana, but I haven't yet. Hey, Gary. No, you haven't yet, but you're certainly going to get there, my friend. And very much looking forward to meeting you and your wife out there in Punta Cana and having a great time together. Maybe do a few toasts, but then in real life. Yeah, or more than a few. Yes, indeed. Anthony saying, why are you leaving so early for Punta Cana? That's the way it worked out with the booking, Anthony. That's nothing we planned on, but that's just how it is. Troy saying, not in Alexandria. Oh, talking to Nick here, and cruising on the high seas is saying good night to all. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by, and hopefully we'll see you in here next time. So, yeah, this Friday, of course, is going to be All Roads Lead to Travel. In our Night Owl edition, so that will be going on. And before we leave, there's also going to be one more video about the Mira Business Lounge at Cancun Airport.
That was nice.
So that we will be publishing as well. Make sure you have the notification bell on along with your subscription, and that way you will know whenever that is going to get scheduled. Tyrannical Mystery Cover saying, okay, so that is the actual name of John Wayne, Marion Robert Morrison. Okay. And Gary saying, but I did crack one day to New York City. Hey.
Fun.
Well, hey, you enjoy yourself. Awesome. Good deal. Anthony says, yay, my favorite game. And cruising on the high seas, then hope to see you in a live stream of mine very, very soon.
Hopefully we can make it.
Yeah, hopefully. Sure. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. And of course, in particular, a special thank you to all of our moderators in here who made sure that the live stream once again went nice and smooth. On your way out, I'm going to ask you one more time. Please make sure that you have hit those thumbs up for us.
Yes.
We would really, really appreciate that. Well, until next time, this is Neil.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Travel and Tour TV.
Mexico!
Mexico!